good day. This is Jean-Claude. The topic I wanted to talk about today is the topic of spare free time. Do you have time in your day where you can do what you please, where you can, if you wish, develop yourself, look into personal development, eventually meditate, or only just, let's say, think about what you...
Verkehrsinfo von 15:31 Uhr. Es liegen zurzeit keine Meldungen über größere Störungen.
So just think about what your day has been and just make the point of the situation. So very often I think most of us are just caught in a day-to-day routine and we just function, but don't think anymore what's going on, why we are doing the things we are doing, and then what are our main goals, our purposes, and finally, eventually, what are you here on earth for? So the few things, the few signs, very often one symptoms can find out in one's life. Eventually, one that to me is very revealing is, for instance, one could be in front of the TV screen and you have had such a stress day and probably eventually conflict at work and contradictions, and you get back home and you say, okay, now I need just the time to relax and to be elsewhere. And then you get in front of your favorite show and your mind is just then driven away and you don't even need to think because you have this comfortable feeling of, okay, this is something that pleases me, that calms me down. And eventually either your wife or your husband or your children need your attention, they want something out of you, and eventually you're just so exhausted, so out of it, that you just ask them, please shut up now, I'm listening to the TV. This just to make one aware that actually a German philosopher has written about this matter of television, and he's been comparing, at the end of World War II, the effects of televisions and the question also of automation in the industry. And he's been saying that one of the effects that TV has on people is that in the end they tend to just function in a certain automatic way. So that's not very good. And in those situations, whenever, of course, you want to be, doing what you want in front of the TV, or just give your attention, or just be somewhere you think you like, and instead of giving your children, for instance, unconditional love, and hear that, well, if they just disturb you, maybe it's because they need you and they need your attention. This all, in my opinion, is within a context of not having enough time. You don't have enough time for yourself. You would like to have some time on your own. You love surely your family, you love people around you, you're probably quite happy, or maybe not always very happy about the way your life is on all aspects. But, well, you go on and you think, yes, okay, there are so many people that are so lesser well off than you are, then okay, your situation, that's not so bad, that's okay, that's fine, and you go on. The thing I want to talk about now is correlated is this concept of social engineering. I will link the page to 2 documents. One is just a song that I find it's it shows a bit the ways people, although it's in French, it's nice hearing it, but the way people are so driven in what's happening in the television, in what is being told to buy, to purchase, to feel. It's like the television is just telling you, well, how you should feel and how you should sense things in the end. That finally you don't know what your real feeling, and you in the end disconnect from your true self because you don't have time just to look into it and to connect with your true self. That's the reason the title of this video will be plugged in and yet disconnected. So I will take a little parts of that document, especially by mentioning that it is meant to keep the people as busy as possible in order for them not to think too much. If you have a population that is not thinking too much, then it is much easier just to impose and apply the policies you want to apply over a country, over a state, eventually over the regions, and then over the world. The same goes with education. If you have people who are not too well off educated, it will be far easier just to let them believe and let them sense and feel and vote the way you want them to. So there will be a few extracts of that document, and of course as well a link to the PDF document itself. It is about I think 44 pages. It's quite informative, and it explains how basically the plants are and how it is applied. That is to say, they have taken functionment of electricity, of physics, on reactions and results, and then they simply apply it to normative scheme for the society. So this is about it for today. Thank you very much for your attention, and we'll see you around tomorrow. Take care now. Have an excellent day. Thank you. Bye-bye.